Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, JohnnyJans is back, continuing his series on visiting all the Walt Disney World resorts. And today we round out the All-Stars by visiting the Disney's All-Star Sports Resorts. That's right, we're going to see what this MVP brings to the game. So without further ado, let's get ready to go! La, la, la. Meandering around! Alright, we are starting things off as we do at the resorts under the porte-cochere. There's a big star in the background. Do they roll the red carpet out? No, they don't, not at sports. They do have the imprints of the stars going on, but there is no red carpet treatment for the athletes here. And we are headed inside the front desk area. And yes, it looks like the others, but this time the stars are white, but the background is blue. That's how you know you're at sports. And you have a little sports style lounge right in front to sit while you wait for your check-in services. And I almost bumped into a table. But let's see what design we have at the front desk here. Of course, so sports fitting. We have the lockers. You could hit the lockers literally while you check in. And in the background, we got new style Disney characters playing sports as they should. Really gets your head in the game. Located right off to the left, we're gonna start our adventure with buying cool stuff and merchandise. And this time, it's Sport Goofies, gifts, and sundries right there. Nice, and you got a giant Goofy head to sell you stuff. Very cool. And they're still selling Halloween stuff. And after spending money, you're gonna go get food out in the end zone. And we'll look at the ceiling again. We'll check out the theming inside the market. We've got soccer balls, we got basketballs, we got tennis, we got football. All the sports are indeed covered. Check here at the market. And we have our Mickey type poster celebrating sports. Go team. And of course, leaving the food court, we get a thank you for everything here, which is awesome. And the last thing is spend our money in the arcade. And today's pun is the Game Point Arcade. Game Point, money spent. Nice. Checking out the All-Star Hall of Fame here on the wall. We've got trophies and the Athlete of the Century. I guess they're not revealed yet. It's because I haven't played much. Check it out. Champ cereal. Forget your Wheaties. And the wall is lined with all kinds of sports legends. Muhammad Ali, Babe Ruth. I like this locker that's chilling out just on the side of the food court. I don't think it has a purpose, but it looks fun. It looks like we just hung up our stuff, had our food. Now we're gonna go outside where it's game time. This is the most interesting exit out of any of the resorts, because as soon as you walk out, bam, there's a fence right here to the pool. So I feel like other resorts give you a chance to spread out, but here at sports, you literally just walk about 15 feet or less to the gate of the pool deck. It's really strange. We got the directory here for All-Star Sports. It's just as big as the others, but probably not as big as music. I feel like music is bigger, but they all have 10 buildings. Just the layout of music seems like the biggest to me. As I pan across, we got our feature pool. Behold the Surfside Bay pool. And just looking at it, not gonna lie, it doesn't look that impressive. It's not in the shape of anything, or at least I can tell, or maybe it's in the shape of a wave. Maybe the wave is coming that way towards the actual All-Star Sports. Although that'd be cool if there was waves in here. Now that would be a surf pool indeed. It is wider because look, it goes out that way and around. It's Surf's Up time over at the bathhouse. That's the laundry room facility. And it looks almost like a lifeguard shack or something on the edge of the pool. So they do keep the very beachy theme going on here at the feature pool. Surfside Bay, hang 10. After checking out the movies and music pool, I love how the fountains are in the middle. That really spruces up the liveliness of the feature pool. So I'm a little sad that this pool doesn't have any fun fountain in the center for me to enjoy. So that's one trade-off, but I guess you get more space in the pool, so that's good. Okay. And if we have the Surfside pool right there, we also have the rooms here are more iconically called the Surf's Up building. Da 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 dun dun dun. We're gonna need a bigger boat. If you want a place to wet your whistle, we have the Grandstand Spirits this time. The little pool bar. Very nice. I love it. It's got 2 plays on sports. It's got Grandstand and Spirits, kind of like a spirit squad. Branching out away from the surf pool, just like All-Star Music, this resort's kind of linear too. It's actually a little linear and to the left, the way it's built. But we're gonna head straight out and see what other buildings and fun giant things we're gonna see. And I'm very excited because with all the All-Star resorts lately, I've been pleasantly surprised with the level of theming and things there are to see out here. We got the biggest mascot of them all. I feel like he should be sported up a little being here at sports, but I guess his overall presence is enough. Look at this, it's like a hidden Mickey right here underneath the podium. Very cool. I got a basketball Jones. We're here at our first stop part of the resort with our first actual sport here, and we're sporting basketball and a lot of them. Check out the balls. There's so many action shots of the balls just going all over the place here. It looks awesome. It's a great place to get a lot of fun pictures. This is where Shaq plays. Look at that. That's the inside of a whistle too. There's the little ball that makes it whistle. Looks like just at the end of, now what is this called? This building, is it called Basketball World? Basketball Inn? I don't know, but this looks like the end of the linear part of the resort here as we come to the field. So this has been the, what is this? Oh, this is the Hoops Hotel, where they indeed got hoops. Nice. And then here's the end, where you get a little peek into the wilderness here. So let's see what our next sport's gonna be as we veer off to the right. And judging by the giant Spalding can, you know it's gotta be tennis. Man, this place is like brand recognition central here of giant things. Looks like we're going on to the tennis court, so let's go see what there is to behold. What does Disney do with a giant tennis court, I wonder? And is it actually a tennis court? Can you play tennis on it? We know we could probably makeshift the basketball court. Oh, it's huge. Looks like it's already being occupied by some players out here. We got Huey, Dewey, and Louie and the gang all playing against Donald. Wait, they're not playing tennis. What are you two doing? This is a tennis court. You guys are nuts. No wonder they're getting away with this. There's no judge to referee these crazy kids. Okay, so Huey, Dewey, and Louie might be playing the wrong game, but Donald's certainly playing the right one over here. He's got his tennis racket and ready to go. Or maybe this is the most intense tennis match I've ever seen. Maybe Huey and Dewey are gonna hit the ball with a bat at poor Donald, and he's gonna try his best to get it. So I admire your spirit, Donald. He's so intense right now. He doesn't even care. He doesn't care what game they're playing. He's just ready to play. Good for him. And we got giant size tennis rackets over here. And the name of this building is, I have to find it. Ah, there it is. Center Court is the name of these buildings here. Appropriately tennis themed. I've said it before, I wonder what these resorts look like at night if they light up, and I wonder if these tennis guys in the background light up as well. I can't tell if there's neon underneath that the lines there, the tennis people, but I actually don't think there is. So I don't think there's gonna be much light at night. Not like music, just lighten up the show. All right, 2 sports down. We've seen basketball, we've seen tennis, and surfing. That's a sport. So, okay, 3 sports down, 3 buildings. Throw the surfing in there. I want to see what my next sport is. Looks like I got to meander around, away from basketball, away from tennis, on the side of surfing, as we're going to go off into the woods. Oh, I love this little trail here. A lot of shade. If you can find shade at the Value Resort, you're winning. So this is this nice shady trail. It's still kind of hot. Maneuvering around golf carts. There's another lifeguard stand for the backside of surf. And it looks like way out yonder is gonna be our next sports place. I see a giant football. It might be a sign of things to come. Let's go check it out. Playground alert. We have a playground here at All-Star Sports. And it's actually the best looking playground out of the All-Star Resorts. Definitely the biggest. So that's awesome. And lots of shade. And it looks like sand for the kids to play on to not get hurt. That's different. You don't see sand much. Not gonna lie, the Value Resorts just continue to surprise me. Seeing things where I think I'm not gonna see at the Value Resort, I do. Sand, fences, fountains, like these are all things I expect to see at the moderate to deluxe resorts, not here at the Value. So go All-Star, go Disney, continually surprising me. And it looks like we got the touchdown section. So definitely dedicated to football. And to further cement that theory, we got the gridiron, we got a full football field. Okay, maybe not a full football field. We got a football field complete with turf in this long stretch here in between the 2 resorts. You could actually play football here. It's actually markings. And look, you can come up with plays and follow where the plays go on the ground. Who do you want to be, X's or O's? And look at the giant size helmets. You know, when I was a kid, when they first came out with the All-Star Resorts, they promoted sports the heaviest, I think. And it just looks so cool. Just seeing these giant size helmets, and I was like, I always wanted to come here, and now I get to be here, so that's really fun. Dream complete. It's walking to the end of the end zone here. I'm gonna find my definite last resort area you can stay in. I'm gonna find my last amount of rooms here, and it looks like it is baseball themed. Grab your peanuts and Cracker Jacks, because we're going to the baseball field now. I love the pathways here at Sports, just a lot of shade. It's very nice. All right, we got baseball things coming up. We got team flags, team pennants there, from the Yankees to the Mets, all the way in between. And of course, we got the Phillies over there. Very nice. Sporting some baseball teams. We got giant size bats and balls lining the edge of the building. And here's where the home team stays. So visitors stay on that side of the building. Home team stays over here. You get your pick. And they call this area of rooms here in the baseball, they appropriately call it Home Run Hotel. Well, there you go. Awesome. And we come up to our next pool, the second of our 2 pools here at All-Star Sports. Looks like the bases are indeed loaded, and look who is on the pitcher's mound. It's Goofy. We saw him playing hockey before, but now it looks like he's taking up baseball. And he is pitching dangerously. I mean, this baseball diamond is not that big, so whoever's batting over here in the batting cage is probably gonna get killed when they get a cannonball thrown at their face. But it's all in fun. So there we go. Look at the secondary pool, baseball shaped, here at the Home Run Inn. And to round out our commercial endorsements, we got the largest Coca-Cola ever conceived Don't drink that. Can you imagine the amount of sugar that could be in that cup right there? It's a good thing there's some stairs. And of course, rounding out the All-Star Resorts, we finish with the trash can of the sports logo. We have the transportation spot located just in front of the building is where you're gonna get your bus to all Walt Disney World things and attractions is right here. I'm making my way across the parking lot in front of the building. I'm gonna join for the last time the running trail as we catch up. And making my way out from the end of the building, I'm gonna join for the last time the running trail as we catch up to the last leg of our journey here to complete the mile right in front of Disney's All-Star Sports Resorts. So if you do this running trail, you're gonna get epic views of all three resorts. You're gonna get that mile in, and then you're probably gonna walk a mile back to your room. Well, there it is, folks, the conclusion of the all three Disney All-Stars resorts. We got to see movies, music, and finally today, sports. Now, reflecting on sports overall, it's a great resort, especially if you're into sports, and especially if you like looking at giant things of sports. There's plenty of that. The pool, I wish, would have had a fountain in the main pool. The surf pool I'm referring to, but it does make up, at least the secondary pool has that cool goofy fountain. So that's pretty neat. If you were to ask me what my favorite resort out of the three All-Star resorts were, I would have to say music is my favorite for the overall theme, the look at it, things that just surprise me that I love. I do love sports for the transportation. I do love getting dropped off first at the end of the night. Movies was great too. Love movies. Music just had so much cool things that sometimes I didn't even feel like I was here at a value resort. I thought sports was gonna be my favorite after seeing all these different resorts on these series. But speaking of series, this isn't the end because I'm gonna continue on to some more value resorts. Stay tuned for that. And as always, I'm JohnnyJans, and until next time, I'll catch you out there. Meandering around! Have fun pumpkins at the pumpkin contest here at All-Star Sports. And look at this, we got an awesome gumball machine style pumpkin. Get your popcorn. That must be a lifeguard one right there, which is very cool. R2-D2. Okay. Oh, this is spinning. Oh my gosh. Coco's guitar here is actually spinning on display. That is awesome. That's a great idea to display a pumpkin. I have a spinning one. That is awesome. And you got Hades himself rocking the end of the table. And next time, things are gonna get a little poppin' with nostalgia.